Hi everyone, so the number one question I get asked over and over again when I'm out talking to people is, what are we going to do about public safety? Everyone in the city wants to feel safe no matter what part of town they live in. They want to know that when they call the police and they need someone to be there, the police are going to be there quickly. They want to know that the police presence is going to make a difference, and it does. The data shows that police presence does deter criminal activity. People don't feel safe anymore. We had over 450 hit shootings last year. And this year, our homicide rate, year to date, is 101% higher than it was last year. Gun violence is at an all-time high in our recent history. So what are we gonna do about it? People wanna know, are we gonna have enough police officers so that if you call for help, if you need the police to be there, they're gonna come at a reasonable time? And the truth is, we're down more officers than we have been in recent history. And we have so few patrol officers that consistently responding to crime in a fast rate is just not possible anymore. It's just not something our residents can count on, and we need to change that. We need to figure out what we're gonna do to strengthen our public safety infrastructure. Here's my plan. We need to add more patrol officers to our police department. We need to make sure that the new academy of police officers who are coming in are hired, but also that those officers that are on the cusp of retirement are incentivized to stay here, so that we don't have a gap in service while the new officers are getting trained up. And every year from here on out, we need to add new officers so that we are having a net gain. We're down so far on our police officer counts that it's not even like we're adding more officers, we're just getting back to where we need to be. The conversation isn't even about adding more officers, it's getting us back to where we need to have, as a city, patrol officers per capita that represent this diverse urban community in the state of California. Our numbers are just too low. The public safety doesn't just mean more police officers. That's a critical part of it, no doubt. Public safety also encompasses what we're doing to engage people early, engage the youth early, in early interception and outreach and mentorship models that get people engaged in the community in a way where they're avoiding the criminal justice pathway. Programs like the ones I've been involved in for over 13 years that help kids choose to make the right decision, engage them productively in the community so that looking at criminal activity, joining forces that are not good for their future, are options that seem attractive and accessible to them. We need to invest in that. Finally, if we have a police department that's fully staffed up, it doesn't help us unless that police department is committed to the concept of community trust and accountability. There are very few professions in this world where if you make a mistake, it can impact a person's life forever, but beyond that, it can impact their community forever. The criminal justice system is one of those industries. Police officers, prosecutors, and judges, if they make a mistake about a decision they've made in the criminal justice process, it can affect the person's life and the community's life and cause trauma that will exceed far beyond that individual situation. So accountability and public trust are huge, and we need to work together to look comprehensively at public safety, but we absolutely need to invest in our police departments. Rarely do you get more or better by investing less. That's just not how the system works.